you know, there are ways, gentle ways that you can encourage your significant other to work out as far as, hey, let's go for a walk. Let's do this.
No, stop right there, Dev. No. I got to cut you off.
Okay.
No. This is bad advice. Listen, love you to death, sweetheart. This is bad advice. Train your girl to be the submissive, obedient, respectful woman she was meant to be with my brand new interactive ebook, How to Train Your Woman. Link in description. Obsessed. You just meet a woman who really, really likes you. And you have to have a woman who is willing to, if you want a woman to really, really make your life better, you need to have a woman who is willing to do for you what she has never done for any man. I know that Devin has never done for any man. Well, I know that you don't know anything, but I'm willing to bet that it is far more likely than not that Devin has probably never done for any man what she has done for me. I don't take anything for granted, including when it comes to my own woman, but that's really how a woman shows you that she wants to be with you. When she is exhibiting behaviors that you know she likely hasn't done in the past, or she's only done it with a few guys, then at that point, you know she's really into you.
No, I agree. I think there's a lot of men that women have just treated like crap for a really long time. And I think the tides are turning. I think men are starting to wake up and realize they don't have to accept this. And I think channels like yours are really important because like he decodes, you know, female nature in front of you in real time. And now he's giving you, instead of just talking about the problem, they're giving you a solution.
Yeah, and you know, it's interesting. Every quote unquote red pill content creator goes through, we still go through the red pill phases live and in living color. When I first came to YouTube, I was, you know, bitches ain't shit, and 3 signs she's a slut, and 4 signs she belongs to the streets, and all that good stuff. And it's evolved. I mean, I started when I was this was back in 2014. And I'm not the world's greatest mathematician, but my content has evolved as I've evolved. Dude, my message has never, ever wavered. It always stays the same. The delivery is clearly different, but the message is always the same. Now, do I have some changes in opinion as far as the operations within my Red Pill? Of course. You know, with time, introspection, things that you learn along the way, nobody has all of the answers all at once. I'm always learning, but I feel really good about where I'm at in terms of my mindset.
Yeah, no, I think it's the same for women when we find the red pill, because at first you're like, I mean, you saw some of my reactions early where I'm just like, well, there's this exception.
Survey?
But then you just start to realize like the red pill is talking about how things generally are and how there's a lot of big issues for men, and it's not maybe as individualistic because I think women were what do they call it? Solipsism?
Yeah, solipsism. Yeah, they only think of things from their point of view. Yeah.
Also, there is someone in the comments that wants to know, how do you get your woman to keep fit? Is it disrespectful to ask?
How do you get your woman to keep?
We have a personal trainer that comes to the house 5 days a week.
Right, but I mean, not everybody can afford that. Here's the thing.
Work out together, right?
No, man. If you have to, how can I put this? If you have to tell your woman, hey, you're, you know, packing on the pounds, blah, 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 blah. Now, don't get me wrong. Like Devin, there have been times where Devin's a little puffier than normal, at which point I take action. But Devin's never gotten fat. She's never, ever, ever gotten fat. Not on my goddamn watch. I pay way too much money for that. But if you're with a woman who does not respect you enough to take care of herself to remain attractive to you, this means she's not that into you. And if she's not that into you, there's either something wrong with her, something wrong with you, or both. You can't talk a woman into being into keeping herself in shape. She has to be motivated enough on her own to stay in shape in order to keep your commitment. Here's another thing. You want to know how to get your woman to be fit is, number one, you have to maintain your value. You don't have to be this quote unquote high. You have to have high value, right? This doesn't mean you have to be a millionaire. You have to be a good steward of your money. You've got to be in above average shape. You have to have red pill awareness. You have to know how to handle women, today's modern women, as they come. but that's of course, those are the prerequisites. But your woman has to know and understand that if she doesn't uphold her end of the bargain and keep herself fit, that you can and will replace her if need be. Women don't respond to, hey baby, I would really, no. Women respond to you flirting with the hot waitress. They respond to other women looking at you. Your woman knows when other women are looking at you, and when other women, and the only way to get other women to look at you is to stay in shape, stay fly, dress nice, smell nice, etc., etc. If you keep yourself in good shape, then your woman is going to keep herself in good shape because she sees how other women are looking at you. Don't tell your woman, well, listen, I could replace you. Nope. Show her. And there might be, and I don't look at the chat. I've got that all closed, but there might be people in the chat or the comments, well, that's disrespectful. Call it whatever you want. That is what's necessary in today's sexual and relationship marketplace. Your woman has absolutely got to know that you can and will replace her if she gets fat. So the way to keep your woman from gaining all that weight in the first place is to make sure that you keep your shit together. That's the best motivating factor.
Donovan, don't tell them that works.
I'm telling you, man, I'm giving up. And there's so many
that doesn't work, Devin, right, Devin?
Yeah. There's so many moral issues like, well, it shouldn't work that way. 100%. Listen, man. There are a lot of my critics and detractors talk about my quote unquote methods, right? It shouldn't work this way. You shouldn't do this to your woman. This is immoral. They're blah, blah, blah. I'm 100% in agreement with all of them. But here's the thing. This is the world we live in. I'm not here talking about the way things should be. I'm here to talk about the way things are. Women and the environment has changed. The environment has changed, and so women have changed with it. If you want to be successful women in 2022, you have one of two options. Either deal with them as they are or check out of the dating market altogether. I'm not going to be mad at you if you do one or the other, but wishing women were back in the 1950s or bitching and moaning about what's fair and what's not, and you shouldn't have to do that. No, I shouldn't have to be a fucking asshole to get respect from women. But unfortunately, that's what's required. So that's what we do. Men were solvers. We saw the problem. Okay, women are hoes, and they're no longer exercising hypergamy, but hopergamy. And if you're too nice to women, they don't respect you. But if you're a fucking asshole, they respect you more. So guess what? We adjusted, and surprise, surprise, women are complaining about it and then still fucking us. So this is what it is.
Men need to stop acting like victims in their own relationship for their lack of leadership. If your woman is getting overweight, odds are she's bringing food into the house that's not healthy. And if she's bringing food into the house that's not healthy, she's buying it with the household budget, which means if it's your home, that's under your control. There have been times where Donovan has been like, okay, I want to review the grocery order or the grocery list or whatever before you submit it or before you bring it into the house. He's opened up the pantry and just thrown out everything that he didn't want to have in the house if it was something that wasn't healthy. There are ways that you can express your not just what you want, but what your requirements, and it's loud and clear to the woman. Now, if she's ignoring it, if she's just flat out going against your requests, then obviously there's a deeper issue going on in this relationship that's further.
She didn't respect you, period.
Just diet.
Yeah, that's what it is. She didn't respect you.
A lot of women will try to hide their weight gain by trying to fatten up their husbands as well. So if you're eating lasagna for dinner 3 times a week,
that sounds wonderful.
I know, doesn't it? and she's baking, and she's baking chocolate cakes and all this other stuff, and it's great. Oh yeah, my wife cooks, and she dinner's on the table, but it's unhealthy and it's making you guys sick. Odds are she's going through something. You all need to sit down and figure it out. And there are gentle ways that you can encourage your significant other to work out as far as, hey, let's go for a walk. Let's do this.
No, stop right there, Dev. No. I got to cut you off. No. This is bad advice. Listen, love you to death, sweetheart. This is bad advice. Listen, man. Yeah, it has to be established from the start. I never have to tell Dev, hey, honey, you want to go for a walk? No, Devin's ass is in there sweating her ass off 5 days a week because she knows if she doesn't, she's the fuck up out of here. And the reason why she knows she's the fuck up out of here is because of who and what I am. I'm not special. I'm not unique. I'm just yes, I've slept with more women than the average man. Yes, I make far more than the average man. And those are the things that sort of encompass who I am. But if Devin didn't feel like it was worth it, then she would not do it. There is no reason at all for you to ever have to tell your woman, hey, I'm going to get you an exercise or gym membership. By then, it's already too late. If your woman does not respect you enough to keep herself in shape to maintain your attraction to her, it's over. There is no let's go for a walk. There is no buying her a Peloton for Christmas. She's either going to stay in shape of her own accord or she's not. Period.
That's what I was going to say. My butt was him telling you directly is going to be the most effective.
That's right.
Women can't take hints.
No, women not only can women can take hints, they just choose to ignore them.
Well, yeah.
They choose to ignore the hints. And when it's funny, when Dev and I first got together, it's interesting because Devin's always had a really nice figure, but we're not getting any younger. I tried to get her to the gym and this and that and the other. So I said, you know what? I know one thing Devin's not going to do. She's not going to waste my money. I hired her a personal trainer. It's made all the difference in the world. Yes, it is very costly. It is very expensive. It is also very worth it.
And I love it.
Well, and what I realized is, the more I heard about the things you specifically said on your channel, I realized you're giving men a solution to women that aren't traditional anymore.
Yep.
So